Hi friends, Andy Vegan. Today is my day of gentle juice fasting, once a week, and I only drink large amounts. I begin with water in the morning, large glass of water or two, do my practice, my exercise on yoga mat, everything, and then I begin with a juice. Make a nice juice that is with fruit, veggies, also plant milks. So I need a lot of liquid on these days. I remove the fiber from the produce. So the fiber is that, casually speaking, or that it's not digested by the body. It's removed from the food, from the nutrients in the intestines, and so the bacteria, the microorganisms in the intestines, they produce some nutrients too from the fiber, but basically some very important nutrients are also connected to the fiber. So you remove the fiber, you remove some of the nutrients also, but a large amount of nutrients also remains in the plants, in the juice, but you spare digestion. Usually the food is digested, takes about 10% of the energy from the food. Just digesting it. And on a fasting day, I have no digestion, so to say, because I remove the fiber, and all the energy from the food goes into the system, and I can enhance my senses. I can cleanse inside. I can enforce the inner healing. The body heals itself all the time at night. It's nothing special. It's normal. It's a mechanism that the body has in the mind. They heal themselves. They cleanse every night when you pause. You sleep. But that's also why it's good not to eat late at night, because the intestines, when they don't have to do work, they can better cleanse and heal everything. On a fasting day is, so to say, a longer night, like a longer night. No digestion for a whole day, and the night before and the night after, up to 40 hours about. It's a long time for this cleansing period. And also the way we produce energy in the body is changed, because when you reduce the calories, that's the basic definition of fasting, reducing calories over a certain amount of time, maybe a day or so, it begins with a day. Then you have another way to produce energy. The body generates energy by ketosis. They no longer are sugar molecules, large sugar molecules, burned in the cells as fuel. In the ketosis, it's more efficient. There are smaller molecules, ketones, they are burned. It's more efficient. It's a cleansing tool. So fasting is a good thing. We have done it all the time. Humans have been doing it all the time. Now in the industrialized countries, we have food every day. That was not always like that. We always had time we didn't eat. But fasting can also be a drag for the body. It can be harmful. We do it longer. Should have a doctor or a medical professional to oversee that. In general, when you're super healthy or healthy and feel great, and so no medication, one day would be no problem. But I'm careful with that. I read something about that even one day can be harmful for the kidneys, for example, and kidneys have to eliminate, and on a fasting day it can be stressful for the kidneys. So that is a thing you have to be careful about. You have to find a way to check out. I do it every week, and it's great. After some time it gets easier and easier. And with the gentle juice fasting, I drink juices. I don't do just water fasting. That is a little bit more stressful. With the juices, we have a great way to make it more gentle, with more compassion towards ourselves. And it's very effective to me. I like these long periods of fasting, long period, one day. I mean, not long, but it is longer than a night, and that makes me feel lighter. it's really a great feeling. I feel so creative. I don't have to spend so much time in the kitchen. Now, cooking takes some time, and you do have to do cooking every day. Making a juice is much easier. It takes a lot less time. I have to prepare a little bit, get the produce. I want to especially make a new juice every time I fast, because I make these videos and I want to show you all these different juices I can make. And the juices I make always are a way for me to get to know the ingredients better. And that's cooking is about. You get to know the ingredients and how they play together, to combine them in delicious meals or drinks. And here today, the tangerine is the topic. I make a tangerine juice. And well, you can make a tangerine juice just with the tangerine, and that's super delicious. These little fruits here, they are have the most variety of citrus fruit at all. I guess the world produce how many tangerines are produced. They are second after the orange. That is the most famous citrus fruit, but tangerines come right after that. And they also come from China or India, South China or North India somehow. A long time ago. Now the most are produced in China, also in Europe. And I like this gentle flavor, this subtle flavor. I love all kinds of citrus fruit, especially many take it as a winter fruit. We have now very inexpensive tangerines here. It's winter. Oh, it's just going to be spring, but still a little bit winter. And we have these wonderful tangerines. So I decided to make a tangerine juice. I love them so much. And they have a lot of vitamin C, of course. They have potassium, they have calcium, and the citrus fruit, they are winter fruit also because they are warming. There is a substance, a compound in the citrus fruit, all of them, that makes the blood flow faster, and so you will have a warming effect by citrus fruit. So it's wonderful, really, I love it. And I make them a little bit more special today, the juice. I don't only juice tangerines, I have here 10 tangerines. And one of the 10 has not been peeled. You see, this is a tangerine that has not been peeled. And it makes it a little bit more interesting, the flavor, to have a little bit of the peel, not too much. If you make too much in, there are 9 tangerines without the peel, 1 tangerine with the peel. Take too much of the peel, it becomes a very heavy flavor. And then the lightness of the tangerine, this is so special. This fragrance is so light, and you know the tangerines, right? That means it becomes too heavy with the peel. There's an oil in the peel and all the citrus fruit, and the outside, the color, that is an oil that can evaporate. It's a special kind of oil, and these oils are very potent, and they can be bitter, and you take too much of it, they're very healthy, the best part of the fruit maybe, but they can also be too much. If you take too much, it's very, very heavy. So I take 1 to 10, so to say. Take 1 lemon also, and a small amount of ginger to make this juice a little bit more interesting, to give a little zing. Let's see. I'll do that now, and I'll come back in a second, and I'll show you. This is my tangerine juice with a little bit of lemon and ginger and a little bit of peel. And you see here I have only used half a lemon. The other half, roundabout, I skipped because I tried in the between and it was a little bit too lemony, too sour. I want to preserve more the flavor of the lemon, the tangerine, so I took a little bit less lemon. So half a lemon with 10 tangerines. That's my advice now. Of course, it depends on how large the lemon is. This was a large lemon, so maybe half is enough. But that's up to you. You can find out yourself if you want to use a lemon or more or less or so. But the juice now, to taste it, here you see the color of the juice is pretty interesting, because when you do not put ginger or peel or so into it, it has a different color. It makes such a difference. The peel of the tangerine makes it really milky, the broken color. Without that, it would be clearer. Makes a big difference in the color already. And the texture is a little bit creamier. Also comes from the from the tangerine peel. Interestingly, it's just 1 peel and 10 tangerines, so not that much. Still, the effect is interesting. But let's taste it. That's most important. color is beautiful. Of course, I love this orange. It's some color of healing. Very nice. Let's taste it. Mm. Mm. Yeah, very nice. The tangerine by itself would be very light and flying away. And you put a little bit of peel into it, and the ginger and the lemon, a little bit. It gets a little bit more grounded. It's a little bit more, has a zing more. I like that. I'm gonna try it. I like it a lot. I will drink that slowly. I show you what it looks like when I pour it into the glass. You see? You see, it's a little bit creamy. That's it. And I will drink it slowly. That's one thing I would really recommend because, as I said, the fiber, this is mainly this year, it comes out of the juicer, the pulp, the tester, that keeps the digestion going. And if there's no fiber, as I said, the nutrients, the liquid goes directly into the bloodstream. And that can be fast. The fiber also is very important because it moderates the intake of nutrients in the intestines. So without fiber, it goes just right in. So it's better to drink it slowly because juices can have a lot of sugar. The sugar goes into the blood, for example, and give a blood spike. That brings the whole metabolism in chaos. Yeah, kind of feel dizzy, or insulin gets pushed into the blood and so forth. So drinking it slowly is a good advice. I'd like to drink that slowly. I drink it slowly and enjoy every little sip. Like a meal. A juice on a fasting day is like a meal on a regular day. Of course, it's important to have the whole food plant-based diet with the whole food. Whatever you don't need to throw away, you eat it. No white rice or white meal or so. Just the whole food with the fiber, and so that's important. It's very important for the health. Without that, food is not healthy. That's clear. So the juices have a little bit of different story because on a regular day I drink juices just for fun, as a freshman, and take in the nutrients. Usually I drink juices on a fasting day. Everything is different on a fasting day. I get the nutrients, yeah, and on a regular day I get my nutrients with the whole food. But also juices can be fun and refreshing in the morning or so, as long as you eat your whole food, of course. I want to make that clear because juices cannot replace a meal. Yeah? A healthy meal needs a fiber. Yeah, that's what I don't eat on a fasting day. But so it is a little bit a challenge, a fasting day, so I do it gentle. Discipline means also drinking it slowly, sip by sip, not just washing it down. And the next day, tomorrow, when I eat again, I eat slowly. Yeah? I discipline myself too because my body has a lack of calories from today. I eat less calories than I need. My body is used to. Tomorrow my body wants to kick back and take more calories than I need, and that I have to be aware of a little bit. Maybe the second day after, or even that. Fasting is a very powerful tool. The body really gets cleansed from the bottom, and if I do it every day, every week, month, and year, and so forth, it can go very deep and go to very deep levels of cleansing. And so even more important to do it gently and not pushing it. And I want to eat something on a fasting day, I eat something. I eat an apple, or I eat a smoothie with the fiber, or a light soup or a light salad, something, no problem, to make it slower. But it can be a little bit much, even if you do it gentle. But gentle also means you can also eat something. To keep the fasting going, you don't need to be full on, you know. You can also make it slower and be more gentle. That's so important because in the end, the body heals itself when it's in peace, when it's calm, when it's not in this stress mode. Stress mode is for fighting. You know, when you run away, you have to fight. Then the body is totally alert and it cannot heal itself at that time. All the energy is focused on the other thing. When you want to heal or digest or calm, rest, then the body needs to be calm. And there's, if it gets too intense, the fasting, the cleansing is too strong, then the body can't heal anymore. It's in stress mode. So that is to be avoided. Always calm and gentle, yeah, give it a pause, and then everything goes with patience. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And there is one page on Facebook. It's called TriYoga Moon Fasting. TriYoga is the name of the yoga style I practice. It's from Yogini Kaliji. Thanks to that, it's a miracle. She brings the flow into yoga. It's a whole new experience. I love it. And she also told me about gentle juice fasting, the gentleness, the compassionate, non-violent lifestyle. That comes with TriYoga. She's a great vegan activist. And that TriYoga Moon Fasting page on Facebook is a place where I post all my juice recipes extra and a moon fasting calendar for the best fasting days. Best means, of course, if it fits into your calendar. There's also an idea of gentleness and compassion. If I have a birthday, for example, a friend or family member, I won't fast on that day. If it is the best fasting day, I just do it a day earlier or later or so. Being gentle and compassionate to me also means social. Health is 3 parts: social, physical, and mental well-being. All part of the health. So compassionate expands far more than some might think. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. I hope to see you soon.